Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Batman number 3, the first story. So the villain in this story is called the Puppet Master. He's unrelated to the Marvel Puppet Master. He came out like 20 years before, over 20 years before that character was made. But anyway, so the Batman with Robin the Boy Wonder. Bruce Wayne, bored society playboy by the day, avenger of crime by night. This is the way of that strange mysterious figure known as the Batman, with his young aide Dick Grayson called Robin the Boy Wonder. He again matches wits with an evil, all-powerful being able to sway the minds of men, a being who pulls the strings of his human marionettes with mad, skillful fingers. This is the strange case of the diabolical Puppet Master. As night falls like a shroud over the city, a cloaked figure merges with the protecting shadows and becomes a gliding shape of darkness. Super foe of crime, the Batman again takes to his lone patrol. Keen eyes detect suspicious action. Queer, a man in that Cossacks costume seems to be going out of his way to bump into that man. Like a mammoth bat, he plummets to the street below. I beg your pardon, but I should like to know why you found it necessary to shove me. Ugh. So should I. There seemed to be plenty of walking space. Abruptly. What's your game, buddy? What? I don't have to answer to you. Get out of the way. The Batman's fist flings out in a lightning move. Suddenly, 3 figures leap from a speeding car that screeches to a halt. The Master will be displeased. I'll stop the cloaked one. A crushing blow from behind. Are you hurt? The men make good their escape. Just a little sore, because they got away. The Batman learns that the man is a famous scientist, Dr. Craig. Ever see those men before? Know what they might be after? No, unless it is my formula for atomic energy. It would be of tremendous value in war. Yeah, again, there's a reference to atomic stuff. It's before the nuclear bomb was made and, like, the atomic age in the 1950s. So there was a reference in the last Dr. Fate story I read, number 58 or something. There was a reference to atomic energy in that story, too. A formula for atomic energy. Many a foreign power would like to own that secret. When Dr. Craig goes on his way, as Dr. Craig walks, he notices a small scratch on his hand. I must have scratched myself by accident when that fellow bumped into me. Oh well, it's just a scratch. Just a scratch, a tiny scratch. Yet is this scratch that is the beginning of what was meant to be a scheme so fantastic as to be almost unbelievable. The next day, as Bruce Wayne walks the streets. Well, my playful companions of last night. Now why do you suppose they've entered that alley? I beg your pardon, but could you tell me who those men were? Sure, they work for them puppet strings in the show here. That's it over there. Dimitri the Puppet Master. Presents his puppeteer. So I think this character was later renamed to the Puppeteer, because obviously there was the Marvel Puppet Master. At night show, Bruce is among the audience. That's them, all right. Perhaps Robin will find out what this is all about. In an empty dressing room next to the one occupied by the Puppet Master, Robin the Boy Wonder. The show is over. They're entering the room. Swiftly, Robin applies an instrument to the wall, very much like a doctor's stethoscope, enabling him to hear all that transpires. Inside the room. Well, have you carried out my orders? We had some difficulty with the cloaked man. He looked like a huge bet. Yes, Master. Dr. Craig will soon be under your power. That must be the Batman. I've heard about him. He don't worry me. Our plan will still go on. Dr. Craig tonight. The Voss rifle tomorrow night. And after he said that they went out. Dr. Craig tonight. Voss rifle tomorrow night. Strange. However, one thing at a time. I'll be at Dr. Craig's tonight. First stop, Dr. Craig. Like some grim, silent ghost, the dark form steps through the night. The Batman is again on the prowl. Tonight we shall see if the thought serum works. I hope there was enough in that needle that scratched Dr. Craig. Just think, when that serum enters the brain, it enables me to hypnotize a man over a great distance. For 48 hours the drug acts like a conductor that catches all my thought waves. So, I think Stan Lee might have actually gotten the idea for Puppet Master from this comic, but I'm not. It could be because like a puppet supervillain, like that controls people. That's kind of that would be kind of like a basic concept. I think that's been done multiple times. So I don't know. It was probably an original. It could have been an original idea too. Well, at the moment, soon Dr. Craig will be my mental slave. Will become a human puppet. A puppet just like this one. Ow. Later that night, the Puppet Master's face is set in a diabolical mask. His eyes wide, fixed, staring. Dr. Craig, Dr. Craig. Await. Your master calls. Out into space goes the strange and uncanny hypnotic force to the home of Dr. Craig. I seem to hear a voice. So far away. Awake, your master calls. Dr. Craig, you will obey. You will take the atomic formula from its hiding place and give it to my men. Will you obey? Dr. Craig succumbs to the hypnotic waves. Obeys. Becomes a human puppet moving at the will of the Puppet Master. I will obey. The Puppet Master's men appear through the window. I've come from the Master. Give me the formula. I will obey. Here it is. Suddenly, I'll take that. What? The formula. Give it to me. The Batman. Come and get it. You've got it, but not the formula. As a knife flashes past, the Batman ducks and... A knife. Just a nice clean fight. He sends the man crashing to the floor. I'll smash you to pieces. Not me, brother. You mean the vase. Another smashing blow takes the fight out of the attackers. So this panel here is being used before on the cover, I think Detective Comics number 35 or something. But it was a guy running, it was basically the same scenario on the cover, like a guy was running after Batman. And there's another panel I noticed that's from another comic. It's this one. This is from another Batman comic. He does his exact same pose in one of the early ones. And I've heard, apparently that panel that Bob Kane drew was stolen from a pulp magazine. So, yeah, it's like stuff getting reused. So, another smashing blow takes out the fight of the attackers. A double header. The Puppet Master's hirelings flee. That's it, run to your boss. It might warn him to lay off. Craig is taken to the Batman's laboratory. We've tried everything. He won't come out of the hypnosis. Perhaps a slight electrical shock might do it. It's worth a try. Later. You said the Puppet Master is going after the Voss rifle tomorrow night? That's the newly developed secret army gun. Looks like we've got work to do tomorrow night. Now what? Oh, so he said now what, and then he explained. Okay. So meanwhile, the Puppet Master is quickly informed of the sudden turn of events. The Batman again. Here I have perfected a plan whereby I may gain great inventions to sell to warring nations. And he ruined it. Bah! The Voss rifle arrives tomorrow night. It is well guarded by soldiers. All will be taken care of. The Sot Serum will bring us many recruits to fight them. And the Batman, should he be by chance interfere, use the needle and inject the Thought Serum into him. The next day finds the Puppet Master's agents frequenting cheap cafe bars rooms of the underworld, accidentally scratching hoodlums with needles of serum. "Hey, watch it, buddy, you scratched me." "I'm sorry. I must have a pin sticking out of my suit. Sorry." The next night, the puppet master weaves the hypnotic spell that brings a horde of puppet hoodlums under his sway. Two figures race along an underground passage beneath Wayne's home. The Vosgun is being shipped by the Metropolis Limited. That's where we're headed. It leads to an old, seemingly deserted barn, which houses a weird-looking vehicle, the Bat Plane. "Look in the sky! A bat! A bat!" Silhouetted against the moon, the Bat Plane proves an eerie sight. Even as it rockets through the sky, tragedy has already struck the Metropolis Limited. The Puppet Master's men have attacked. "The train has stopped. Get the Vosgun. It's in the baggage car. Use your tear gas bombs at the soldiers." Suddenly, the Bat Plane is sighted swooping down. "A bat! Look! The Batman!" As the plane wings low over the train, Robin's dangling form takes its toll of men. "Off you go!" "Coming to greet me? How touching." Setting the controls which enable the Bat Plane to remain stationary, the Batman lowers himself into the baggage car. Whirling swiftly, the cloaked fighter's fist lashes out. "You shouldn't surprise me like that. My heart, you know." "Sorry, I'm not at home to visitors." That tear gas, cuff, 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 cuff." Suddenly, a man charges the Batman from behind and scratches him furtively with a needle of thought serum. Tear gas bombs are thrown at the fighting duo. "Tear gas! Robin, to the plane, quickly!" As the bullets whistle about them, the two leap for the dangling ladder of the Batplane. "Hurry, Robin! Throw that tear gas!" Well, I got a remedy for that. Swooping low over the men, the Batman releases pellets which neutralize the tear gas, rendering it harmless. The effect of the tear gas gone, the soldiers quickly recover and put the Puppet Master's men to rout as the Batplane wings away in the sky. "All right, men, let's get those rats." "Well, I guess we're not needed here anymore." "Well, I guess that just about finishes the Puppet Master." "Just about. One of those fellows must have sharp nails. Scratch my face." Ignorant of the thought serum, the Batman attaches no importance to the scratch, and does not realize his impending danger. One hireling escapes to report to the Puppet Master. "And Master, before he could stop me, I scratched him with the needle." "The Batman scratched him, you say? Good, I will fix that meddler once and for all." With deft fingers, the madman begins to fashion a puppet in the form of a familiar figure. What is this tiny effigy that dances so ludicrously before us? Can it be? Is it the Batman? "See how pretty he dances for me, a puppet. How prophetic. For soon he shall be one in actuality. The Batman, the puppet. Oh, oh, oh. Awake, awake, your master calls." That night, a voice. I hear a faraway voice. The Puppet Master's thoughts pound against his brain. "You will obey me, obey me." Until, with mechanical jerky motions, he dons his costume, the Batman has become hypnotized. "Wherever you are, you will steal jewels from the Martier's shop and bring them to me. You will obey." I will obey." The Puppet Master makes a phone call. "Police headquarters. I thought you might like to know that the Batman is going to rob Martier's." "What? The Batman? I don't believe it. Who are you?" "You'll be shot down like a thief, disgraced forever. Ah!" Moments later, the creak of a glass cutter is heard on the jewelry store door. The toothed Batman is entering a trap. "I will obey. Master, I will obey." "I never thought I'd see the day. The Batman became a thief. I can hardly believe my eyes. Get him up, Batman." As he stuffs jewelry in a bag, lights suddenly flash on. Instinctively, the cloaked figure swings into action. The Batman overturns a showcase before the police so that they fall over it. Oop, 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 oof. A headlong dive through thick glass, and the Batman is away. Stop! He's getting away! Stop him! Meanwhile, Dick, unable to sleep, discovers Bruce is gone. His costume's gone, too. He must have gone to get the Puppet Master. He might need help. Think I'll go there. Robin sees a familiar form approaching, the grounds of the Puppet Master's house. Good thing the newspapers carry the Puppet Master's address when they wrote up his puppet show. Say, there's the Batman now. Going after the Puppet Master without me? Weren't you? Say, what do you have got in the bag? In his hypnotized state, the Batman thinks Robin is trying to rob him of the jewels he must deliver, and strikes Robin. These are for the Master. I must obey. What? He hit me. My best friend, and he hit me. Suddenly, the Batman's words sink into the boy's mind. Master, obey. I've got it. He's hypnotized. Without a moment's hesitation, the boy wonder hits his friend on his unprotected jaw. This hurts me more than it does you, but it's just gotta be done. I'm gonna take you home, fella, and see if I can get you out of your hypnotic state. Moments later, a cloaked figure walks with the mechanical steps into the sanctum of the Puppet Master. How is this? Has Robin failed? Master, I've come with the jewels. I have obeyed. Batman? Alive? Give it to me. Suddenly, the mantled form of the lunges forward. Baby, as long as you want it, you're going to get it. I never thought Batman would say baby. That's kind of weird seeing him say that. Well, why you're not hypnotized at all? A fist thuds against the Puppet Master's jaw. Bet you never knew a puppet could hit so hard, did you? And another. Now I'm going to put you in a hypnotic state. From now on, you're not going to feel a thing. Looks like that mild electric shock was just the thing to break that hypnotic spell. And not only break my spell, but the Puppet Master's too. For good. Well, I guess we ought to deliver the Puppet Master to the police. Yes, and explain why I was suddenly turned thief. I want to make sure they in the world know that Batman will never stop fighting crime. So Batman and Robin battle their way through amazing adventures every month in Detective Comics. And the Batman comics too. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. I don't know. I don't think I'll be uploading the Iron Man video tonight. The next video I'll be reading Iron Man Tales of Suspense number 39, I think, or 38. But I'm not gonna read it tonight because I'm too tired. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.